Hello, 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 party people! My ears are out. It feels so good. It feels so free. I feel like me again. Just had to get that out of the way immediately. Welcome, everybody! Oh, I'm so excited for today. Dragon Age 2. I have a lot of love for Dragon Age. I've really come to love it as a franchise. We'll talk about it more. Hells yeah, Varric is our unreliable narrator. The cutscenes in present day between him and Cassandra are all great. Amazing voice work and antagonistic chemistry between the two of them. Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited. And he better have earrings in. A little history. My first Dragon Age game ever that I ever played was Veilguard. And I didn't realize, I didn't know the ancient text. And now that I have played and completed Dragon Age Origins in my own time, I can understand why people don't like Veilguard. Okay, because Origins is so good. It was so fun. The story was so good. I guess now I could tell you about my Dragon Age Origins playthrough. I knew going into it, like, the whole Grey Wardens have to die archdemon type thing. So the whole game, I was kind of like warming up to the idea of my character being a martyr. You know what I mean? So the whole game, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be this giant hero and then I'm gonna die at the end. Like, I wanted my character to die at the end. But your girl accidentally, on purpose, romanced the pants off Alistair. And when I finally got to the end, he refused to let me die. I replayed that part so many times, you guys. I fought the archdemon like 7 times probably. I tried all of the dialogue, like I did everything I could to die. And Alistair did end up dying for me. There was no way around it. I romanced him too hard. Oh no. So that's probably like the most important stuff about my Dragon Age Origins playthrough. I did play as the Dalish elf. Obviously. Obviously. Honora ruled. I killed Loghain. And then Alistair absolutely refused to let me be a hero, and he did die for me. So, now we know. The Elvish years have come back. I know, right? It feels so good. It feels right. I feel like this is the most me. Hobgoblin and Knight Slayer, good to see you guys. Welcome, welcome. Hell yeah, boy. I know, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. As much as I loved Origins, I've heard really good things about it too, so excited. I've never played this game, not gonna lie. Ooh. Well, we'll be in it together. We're kin in that. If you liked Mass Effect, you're gonna love DA2. Oh. And boy, do I love the Mass Effect trilogy. I'm so excited for this. Arrow, good to see ya. Hi, hi. Ooh, lost Alistair. Didn't do the optional with Loghain, Alistair, and Morgan. No! Okay, that was the craziest thing. Morgan came to me and she was like, hey, let me get with your man. And then the Archdemon energy can go into that fetus. And then I'll go and raise my weird magic baby. And I said, no. I said, I want to die. Leave my man alone. And then my man refused to let me die and he died instead. So, yeah, did turn Morgan down. Like I said, I wanted to be a martyr. The whole playthrough, I was like, okay, I'm gonna die at the end. And then it didn't happen. I was like, I really warmed up to the idea of it. I was like, okay, yeah, I can see this. I'm the Grey Warden. I'm gonna be the one. They didn't let me be the one. I always did the cop-out ending where killing the Archdemon affects pregnant Morgan. I was gonna do it. I sat there and I debated for a really long time. I got really attached to all these people and it felt like real. But at the end of the day, like I said, I wanted to go out my own way. Oh well. C'est la vie, I guess. Anyways, gang. Welcome to Dragon Age 2. I hit start game and it said pick a class and a gender. So, honestly, I am kind of leaning towards rogue. I do like playing as rogues. That's what I did. Oh, immediately, we're gonna start this immediately with my earbuds. We're not even like 2 minutes into this. Stay in my ear. I did play as a rogue in my first playthrough, so I think that's gonna be my lady. Class-wise, highly recommend Archer or Mage. Range is good times in this game. Rogue is good times because you can have lockpick. Exactly. I liked having lockpick and also trap detection. I was getting XP'd left and right, so. Also, I like the look of those little dual blades. That's my lady. So sad you failed to die. I was so upset. I was like crying and like fighting the Archdemon 7 times and it was just like a lot, you know? It was a lot. And Alistair refused to let me die. You guys, I literally save scummed so many times. I could probably fight that Archdemon with my eyes closed at this point. I did it so many times. No way around it. You can say whatever you want to him. He's not having any of it. Anyone getting a KOTOR flashback with the class and gender screen? Oh, that's another one I need to play. I am on kind of like a 360 era kick. Maybe that'll be the next one. Among the other games I want to play. So many games. Lots of games going right now. I like how we're just getting right into it. Before EA disappointed us around every turn. Oh, is that Varric? My guy. That's my guy.
I've had gentler invitations.
I am Cassandra Pentecost, Seeker of the Chantry.
And just, what are you seeking?
The champion.
Which one?
You know exactly why I'm here.
Oh,
Time
oh,
to start talking, dwarf.
antagonistic
This
is
tell me
right.
you're good at it.
What do you want to know?
Everything. Start at the beginning.
Why do you ever take those earrings out, Barrick? They look so good. More earrings, I say. 360 era kid. I was a 360 era kid. My first console was the PS2, and then we got the 360. So really, those two are like the most nostalgic to me. That's also why it's been so fun going back and playing all these games that I didn't get a chance to play because I was a child.
Hey, do I not get to create my character? Is that just who I am? I'm an elf. I do not identify with her.
We will have to fight them sooner or later. Then we make our stand here.
Okay.
Prepare yourself.
Who's marrying? I'm not marrying. Oh! Right off the bat, it is very similar to the first one in terms of like UI. I got a skill. Oh, do I ever have this skill? And a little flask. Did it say it stuns? And then backstab to death? Oh, rogue was the right decision. Oh, rogue was the right decision. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, blood puddle? Oh, me and this game are getting along just fine. Immediately with a blood puddle. There's no way they're gonna start me here, right? This has gotta be like a tutorial slash flashback. There's no way. Cause like, who's that? They're putting me in the middle of
We
something.
can't keep this up forever. We'll take the bastards down with us. Here they come. Shall I deal with them? Allow me.
That's fun. Different dialogue, more reminiscent of how it was in Veilguard. Oh, I have like a nice little dodge too. That's nice. Oh, hello. This is kind of cool. Get me acquainted with everything. I love that backstab. That's really something else. I already kind of enjoy this combat more than Origins. Don't get me wrong, I liked it, but it definitely had like a very old Baldur's Gate 1 feel to it in terms of you're playing as your whole team, you know? And I do kind of always prefer to just have my character, you know? I'm assuming a lot here. First impressions. First impressions. Ooh, big ogre. Hey, okay. Big, fat, and ugly. It seems like the controls are the exact same to the first one. So that's way nice.
How about you?
We're sticking it to each other. Well, now I know what skills to go for. That backstab and that like forward bum rush. I really enjoyed those two. That's fine, we're doing fine. Let me keep killing. Oh!
Bullshit. That's not what really happened.
Does that not match the story you've heard, Seeker?
I'm not interested in stories. I came to hear the truth.
What makes you think I know the truth?
Don't lie to me! You knew her even before she became the champion.
Even if I did, I don't know where she is now.
Do you have any idea what's at stake here?
Let me guess. Your precious chantries fall into pieces and put the entire world on the brink of war. And you need the one person who could help you put it back together.
The champion was at the heart of it when it all began. If you can't point me to her, tell me everything you know.
You aren't worried I'll just make it up as I go?
Not at all.
You'll
Varric
need
in
to
that
hear the
slutty
whole
little outfit.
Story.
Varric in that slutty little outfit. Wow. The voice work is phenomenal. Those two rent was due and they were gonna pay it in the VA booth. Okay, that makes more sense. I guess just in the first flashback, you're just default. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. Hell yeah, import my save. Yay! Default history. Young man from a noble family rose to become a Grey Warden, then ended the fifth blight by killing the Archdemon himself and surviving. Oh, the martyr. See, that's what I wanted to do. The young Dalish elf who died to kill the fifth Archdemon. Even though she had reason to be cynical, her actions always benefited others. That's what I wanted to do. Alistair just liked me way too much. He would not let that happen. At least it's possible, I guess. That's so funny. I'm changing it. Come on, game. Like default or default with a little stripe? How about that? Is that what you want? Default with a little stripe across the nose? Should probably just start with the default one. Honestly, that ain't that bad. That ain't that bad. Oh, can I not? Oh, I love it. I love how reactive it is. Why am I having so much trouble with this? I'm missing stuff. Always choose the laughing mask options. Huck being super sarcastic is great. There's a hidden meter the more you pick a certain option. There's a handful of automatic responses that can change later in the game. I will be playing it as a renegade, like I always do. Origins was meant as a tactics RPG. DA2 and beyond leaned into the action RPG style. Honestly, I'm kind of glad. Kind of glad about that. We gotta start with some different hair. It's gotta have better options than like the first game, right? That ain't the worst I've ever seen. Now, just add some elf ears poking through, and we'll be all good. That kind of is similar to, like, the hairstyle I had in the first one. Actually. Oh, no. Come on, over one more. That was the hairstyle I had in the first one. In case you like it so much, we brought it into the second game! Thank you. Thank you so much. You know, maybe I'm supposed to be using my D-pad. Yeah, that's working a lot better. It's like every other input from the joystick, it just doesn't read. 360 area, gotta use the D-pad, hello? Give me some straight bitch brow. Okay. Is that even changing? Oh, okay, it is. Can't tell. Oh, I could spend forever here. I really could. Never played the DLCs for this one, but one of them, Mark of the Assassin, introduces a new elf character, voiced by Felicia Day. They really do just have one pool that they keep all their VAs in, that they just fish out. Classic BioWare. I really gotta lock in for this. This is the most important part. Honestly, number 2 wasn't that bad. Spacing looks okay, height looks okay. What about some color? Let's mix it up. I need something a little more neutral. Yeah, that's good. This is just, once again, Lily plays dress up. I was doing it in Dark Souls, and now I'm doing it in this game. Come in. Come in. That's probably better. Can you bring it down at all? Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. She needs an extra millimeter in brow height. You are so right. You're so right. You're so right, Majin. Much better. Oh, it's right now, you know? There we go. There she is. You know, this is like very similar to Skyrim. Skyrim's character creator. Just in terms of like what you can adjust and all that. It's giving me Skyrim. I think we're probably good with cheekbones. Ear size. Big. Big as hell. This is the most important part of any RPG. If your tune doesn't look great, how will you enjoy the story when you see a silly person in every cutscene? I absolutely agree. I never get why people make like such cursed characters to play as. Like, you're just gonna be looking at that the whole time. Is that what you want? Oh, it's really important that I get my portrait just right. Red for blood, probably. You know, she's not looking evil enough. Maybe I gotta bring those eyebrows back down, honestly. Yeah, there we go. Battle. Battle. We're doing battle. Eyebrows can really convey a lot. They really can. Oh, bread. Tamriel's for the Nords. How do you always show up whenever I mention that? Elves are valid too. Get out of here. I always liked making my toon face to the left because the default portraits all look towards the right. Well, how about that? Should I just name my character Hawk Hawk? What if your name's Hawk Hawk? And that's just a little sneak peek into my twisted mind. Anything else? I don't know if I'm, like, feeling it. What am I not feeling? Maybe the mouth? Maybe bring that back down a little bit. That's a little better. Let's go back up to the eyes. Okay, okay, we're getting there now. We're getting there now. Maybe the nose? Hey, let's just redo it. Let's just start from the beginning. What do you guys say? One more time! Bigger? Smaller? If I can't be an elf, I gotta make it look the most elfish I possibly can. Okay, I feel better about that. Same. I have a friend who always makes the most screwed up looking characters in RPGs. It bothers me.
Darkspawn poured out of the wilds.
You're just screwing
clashing
yourself
against
over.
the army at the ruins of Ostagar. The battle was a disaster. King Kalen died on the field with his men.
I remember that.
Betrayed by his most trusted general.
I was there for that.
Unopposed.
I killed
the
Logan
horde
because of
marched on
that.
the village of Lothering. The village burned, and many innocents were slaughtered. The champion's family barely escaped in time.
Ooh. Muscles over there.
I think that's all of them.
For the moment, make us save us. We've lost it all. Everything your father and I built.
The sarcasm is so tempting. Oh, captions. I would like captions at some point.
At least we're alive. That's no small feat. Yes, you're right.
We should have run sooner. Why did we wait so long?
Why are you looking at us? We've been running since Ostagar.
Okay, I'm gonna mix it up between being a renegade and being a sarcastic little wannabe elf.
Are you two insane? If we stand around, we'll die. Please, listen to your sister.
Then let's go. Lead on.
That's my brother? Oh, family dynamics. Family dynamics. There we go. Much gooder. I got a short bow, I got a tactic slot, and my codex has been updated. I like this little map. I like how it's just kind of like right there. It kind of looks like an eye floater if you see it in your peripheral vision. Let's take a look at the inventory. Just kidding. There's our map. Oh, we're outside Lothering. I know exactly where that is. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the tutorial. You can leave now. Dual-wield daggers, baby. Why not? Now, there was a way you could switch loadouts in the first one, and I did constantly switch between my bow and my melee. So, as soon as I find that option, we'll get that going. Just gotta find it first. Find a way past the Darkspawn Horde. I can't wait until my whole family dies in front of me. Character, maybe? Okay. It's familiar but new. Okay, you know what? I'll find it. I'll find it someday. Okay. Okay, I have my miasma. My oh so important miasma. Oh, and a dog? I don't want a damn dog. Press select. If I recall correctly, you can zoom. No map and normal minimap. Yeah, for sure. The brother sucks from what I remember. He was a dink half the time. Wow, starting family drama immediately. They're probably gonna die. Just to add some stakes, you know? Rogues in this game are beyond busted. In like a good way? I'm gonna say in a good way, right? Okay, let's actually play. Instead of me just going through every single menu. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. Yeah, I know. We've already been through this. You've already told me once how to use the class. Okay, so I can't switch. In case I want to be my stupid brother. Okay. Enough with the tutorials. I get it already. One of my characters has gained a level. Is it me? Oh, it is me. Probably dexterity. Put a point into dexterity. Throw a point into willpower. One into constitution? Sure. Looks good to me. Where is that little backstab? I really enjoyed that. Wish I could see. But I got a little thing in the way. Oh, there it is. Okay. How did I equip it twice? Why is it on X and B? How did I do that? I just needed it once. I just needed it once.
Wait. Where are we going?
Away from the Darkspawn, where else?
And then where? We can't just wander aimlessly.
So long as we wander aimlessly away from the Horde, I'm happy.
We can go to Kirkwall.
What? Why would we go there?
There's a lot of Templars in Kirkwall, Mother.
I know that, but we still have family there, and an estate.
We'll obviously go.
Then we need to get to Gwarin and take ship.
If we survive that long, I'll just be happy to get out of here.
I know, right, brother? I pressed attack and it immediately took me into a cutscene. That was crazy. So good. I'm so good at fighting.
You will not have him!
Who are these two? Better than my stupid brother.
They will not have you. Not while I breathe.
Now we'll show this then. Oh, that move is so fun. That backstab's really something else. Yeah, throw that in there. Didn't go at all where I told it to, but yeah. Oh, maybe it did. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I don't know where the hell I'm at. The 360 arrow was great, but it was the start of hyper-tutorialization. I mean, I get it for games like this. If you haven't ever played
Stop squirming, Wesley.
Baldur's Gate
You'll
or the
make it
first
worse.
one, I'm sure it would be very confusing.
Apostate, keep your distance.
Well, the Maker has a sense of humor. Huh. Darkspawn and now a Templar. I thought they all abandoned Lothering.
The Spawn are clear in their intent, but a mage is always unknown. The Order dictates.
Wesley.
That woman is an apostate. The Order dictates.
Dear, they saved us. The Maker understands.
Of course.
I am Aveline Valen. This is my husband, Sir Wesley. We can hate each other when we're safe from the Horde.
I don't like him. Keep him on a leash. Keep him on a leash. Is Aveline now on the market? Wow, lots of love for Aveline in the chat. Way more than my stupid brother. I'm getting a sense. I'm getting a sense of what we like.
A strange time to be hunting apostates. His fellows left with the Chantry priests.
I was traveling to Denerim on business for the Order, but I had to turn south when I heard of Ostagar.
Bad luck and judgment brought us together here before the attack.
The nice Templar has been convinced to postpone his hunt for illegal mages. So let's not dwell upon it, shall we?
Wise
But
girl.
who are you? Why do I care?
You're quick to offer your allegiance.
Another blade between us and the Darkspawn? Yes, please.
So long as the Horde is their first concern.
My duty is clear, but that is for another day, if we are granted that opportunity.
We will be fine. We all will.
Templars, you know?
For a while it looked like we were the only ones to escape the Darkspawn.
We aren't free of them yet. Just like at Ostagar, this is just the start.
You were there. Yes, I see it now. Third Company, under Captain Varel.
Then you saw how the whole of the army was defeated.
We fell to betrayal, not the Darkspawn. This arm of the Horde will not have the same advantage.
So, is this taking place in tandem with Origins? It feels like this game is starting like maybe halfway through where Origins was. What's my timeline here, you know? This is how you do timelines. Meryl's the best companion in the game. She must be the mage. Context clues. Oh, she's my sister. Wow, I definitely do not fit in with the family. Everybody else is tall, dark, and handsome, and here I am, a blonde wannabe elf.
The wrath of the Templars is terrible indeed.
More so their wives. But as long as there is a greater danger, you and I have an accord.
Thank you, Wesley.
For now, we move with you. North is cut off. We barely escaped the main body of the Horde.
Then we're trapped. The wilds are to the south, that's no way out.
I'm not running straight into the Horde. We go south.
We go south, into Elven territory. No, Meryl's someone else later. Okay, heard. I'll just let them tell me their names. Oh, Bethany. Carver, rivalry. Are you Bethany? Oh, we're all figuring it out. Oh, she is Bethany. Hold on, hold on. My brother's name is Carver. Okay, Bethany and Carver. We're learning so much. In the first game, I ended up getting like a summon spider skill. I really enjoyed that, so I will be on the lookout for something to replicate that. Looks like he's more of like a strength stupid man. Strength stupid man. Only thing he's good for is pulling aggro. They definitely made it easier to level up. In the first game, you had to go through way more menus.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this. I stand for all of us. I'll deal with this.
Now, there go. Okay. Okay. More blades. Look at the mom. What a lot of help you are, lady. Just standing there. Scared. Scared lady. Oh, not a dead refugi. They don't need all that. They don't need that. I'm just gonna go ahead and take that. That's all me. Thank you so much. Highly recommend guiding your mage companions to being healers. Otherwise, you'll spend a fortune on healing potions. Not all of them can be healers, but healing can be a mess in some fights. Sister, sister, do I have a job for you? You can get bonus conversations by being friends/rivals with different companions based on what they like/dislike. Okay. Very reminiscent of like Baldur's Gate, Mass Effect, Dragon Age, like, I get it. I know the ancient texts now, you know? Wait till you meet Mommy Meredith. Oh, and Oros comes back with no one likes Meredith. Wow, do I have some characters to meet? Guess we have to get off this path. So we can actually meet all these characters. So is there anybody you guys do like? Besides Avalon? My brother's the best. Mr. Carver. Meredith is the best. Are they just really good at making characters people hate? Ooh. They're trying to steal my kills. Can you believe the audacity? That backstab is so fun. That has no right being that fun. Oh, good, a belt. Not the refugees. I know, right? Will somebody think of the Foogies? Which Baldur's Gate games have you played, and did you stream them? I did play the very first one. I streamed maybe half of it, and then I ended up finishing my playthrough just by myself, but so far that's the only one I've played. Someday, though. Someday. 3 is gonna be my lady. I really enjoyed the first one, though. Very, like, classic D&D, you know? It was cool. I did play it on easy, because I wasn't trying to have, like, a bad time. But it was still good. It was still good. Wow, 600 XP. They're handing it out like it's candy. Get some more health in there. Looks good to me. I want that. Okay, so she's like another doula. So I probably want to make, what was her name? Bethany? My healer? Bethany. Oh, Brett at least likes Varric.
That should do it.
Would you still like him if he was an elf? Would you still love him if he was an elf? Yeah, agree with Hobgoblin. Play PG 1 and 2 on baby mode. They're brutal. Absolutely. That's why I shamelessly played it on easy. Even though I don't even remember the last time I played a game on easy. I'm a hard kind of gal, you know? I'm a hard kind of gal. Oh, I've seen this before. I've been here before.
Bastards.
And there goes my brother.
Cover!
And that's fine. We don't need him. Ow.
Let's finish this.
Ooh. Not having any of that stun. He did not want to get stunned. Hey, don't worry guys, I got these two guys over here. Hey, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. My brother's down, my sister's down, everybody's down. I kind of came in and took I kind of came in and took that final blow. I guess this is my show. I'm the only competent sibling. Man, whatever upgraded version of those skills I had in the flashback, they were legit. I don't know why I'm surprised they're not performing like how they were earlier. Oh, whoops. I forgot to look at my health. Whoops. Why isn't your mom throwing hands? I don't know. You tell me. Guess she doesn't care. Our mom doesn't care about us. Is it creation? Heal. There it is. There it is. That's what the doctor ordered, I think. That's what the doctor ordered. He gave me that advice, and I immediately didn't listen to the advice. Whoops. Now we got it. Now we got it.
You soulless bastards.
You want to maybe try hitting him somewhere he's not armored? You want to maybe hit him in like a soft little underbelly? Not just right into that guard? I guess maybe that's too smart. Maybe that's just too smart. Oh. I'm gonna focus on Buddy Boy this time. Okay, okay, she healed. I was gonna have her pop a potion, but she did it before I could get there. Healing. What an idea. Have a little bit of that, have a little bit of that. And we're gonna be okay. This literally looks like the exact same plateau. It's kinda hilarious. We have one arena to fight HURLOCKS. And you're gonna like it.
Wake up. The battle's over. We're fine.
He died.
Your son is gone.
No. These things will not take cover.
I'm gonna be mean to my mom.
If you fall apart now, you endanger us all.
Don't lecture me. This is your fault. How could you let him charge off like that? Your little brother.
Bitch!
My little boy.
Stay here and rot with him.
Stay here.
Carver wouldn't want his sacrifice to be meaningless.
Allow me to commend your son's soul to the Maker, mistress. Ashes we were, and ashes
That's so
we
funny, he
become.
died
Maker,
immediately.
give this young man a place at your side.
They
Let us
carved
take
him
comfort from
up.
the peace he has found in eternity.
Banned.
I will never forget you, Carver.
That's why they call him that. That's why they named him that.
Leave him. The Darkspawn are gaining by the minute.
Flames. We're too late.
Get ready!
My mom kind of sucks, huh? Look at this guy just standing here. Look at this guy. Who the hell do you think you are, dude? Him running away. Coward. A coward Templar.
There's no end to this.
Oh, okay. Okay. It is the beginning. That's why it looks like the beginning. Wow. Quick, use my brother's dead body as bait. Feed it to the dragon. Feed it to the dragon. Who is that? I want to be her. Why can't I play as that lady?
Well, well. What have we here?
I'll switch sides. I'm ready to switch sides.
It used to be we never got visitors to the wilds, but now it seems they arrive in hordes.
Impressive. Where'd you learn how to turn into a dragon?
Perhaps I am a dragon. If so, count yourself lucky. The smell of burning darkspawn does nothing for the appetite. If you wish to flee the darkspawn, you should know you are heading in the wrong direction.
Wait. You can't just leave us here.
Can I not? I spotted a most curious sight. A mighty ogre vanquished. Who could perform such a feat? But now my curiosity is sated and you are safe for the moment. Is that not enough?
I want to be a dragon. See? Okay. The game is with me. The game is with me. That's totally Kate Mulgrew. That is totally my captain. Janeway, I salute you. Oh, Captain, my captain. Amazing. I'm glad Bioware managed to get voice actors to repeat their roles. Kate Mulgrew as Flemth just hits perfect. Of course it's Flemth. Wow, Flemth got a makeover upgrade. I should have played Origins for a second time. As like homework, you know? Is that Wonder Woman? No, it's Janeway. It's amazing they finally got back from the Delta Quadrant. Just in time to be Flemth. Love to see it. Love to see it.
You could show me that trick of yours. That looks useful.
If only a clever tongue was all one needed. Tell me, clever child, how do you intend to outrun the Blight?
We need to get to Kirkwall. In the Free Marches.
Kirkwall? My, but that is quite the voyage you planned.
Oh, she is serving so
Your
hard.
king will not miss you, hmm?
She is serving so hard.
King Kalen was betrayed. There's nothing for me here.
I see. Hurtled into the chaos, you fight, and the world will shake before you. Is it fate or chance? I can never decide. It appears fortune smiles on us both today. I may be able to help you yet.
Nice. I pledge myself to you. We need to get to Kirkwall, says no one ever. Unless you're running from the Horde. Come on.
There must be a
catch.
Come on. There is always a catch. Life is a catch. I suggest you catch it while you can.
Maybe we shouldn't trust her. I don't even know what she is.
I know what she is. The Witch of the Wilds.
Some call me that. Also Flemth. Asha Bellinar.
She looks so different than she did in the first one. She really was an old hag.
I offer you
She
this.
got a makeover.
I will get your group past the Horde in exchange for a simple delivery to a place not far out of your way. Would you do this for a Witch of the Wilds?
What is a Witch of the Wilds exactly? A chastened legend. Witches that steal children.
I like how this guy's just dying in
As
the
if I had
background now.
nothing better to do.
You're an apostate?
Yes, just like you.
You would go through all that trouble to have something delivered?
I have an appointment to keep. It is far more convenient this way. Happily, you're not without your own needs.
I mean, I'm all in.
How much trouble will
I'm
this
all
delivery
in.
be exactly?
About as much trouble as my saving your lives not 5 minutes ago.
Good point.
If you knew my daughter, you'd know how seldom I hear that.
And I do know her daughter.
Should we trust her?
Wesley is injured. We'll never escape the Darkspawn.
Let him die.
If you need to, leave me behind.
Let him die. Let him
No.
shrivel up and
I
die.
said I would drag you out if I had to, and I meant it.
Roast a few more Darkspawn? I'll do anything you want.
Sadly, my charity is at an end. There is a clan of Dalish elves near the city of Kirkwall. Deliver this amulet to their keeper, Marathari. Do as she asks with it, and any debt between us is paid in full.
Interesting.
Before I take you anywhere, however, there is another matter.
No, leave him alone.
What has been done to your man is within his blood already.
You lie!
She's right, Aveline. I can feel the corruption inside me.
He's gonna die. Leave him? I guess I'm doing a mean-ass evil playthrough. Yeah, the art direction really went uber fantasy in this game, compared to the Worst of Dark visuals of DAO. I'm in the camp of preferring the new art direction. I was gonna say, I love it. I love the high fantasy stuff. I feel like they mixed it, you know? Dark fantasy is probably one of my favorites ever. Just best aesthetic. I'm digging it. Just based off Flemth, I'm digging it.
What are you talking about?
From the Darkspawn. All that blood. I knew when it happened.
Stop fighting with your mouth
How much
open.
time before you?
Not long now, if I am any judge.
This corruption is the permanent sort, I take it.
The only cure I know of is to become a Grey Warden.
And they all died at Ostagar.
Not all, but the last are now beyond your reach.
Her outfit. I am so jealous.
Listen to me,
You can't ask me this.
This guy's
I
dying and
won't.
I'm talking about the fashion.
please.
I only
Corruption
care
is a
about the
slow
fashion.
Death. I can't.
Ta day, Junior.
Whatever you're going to do, do it. We can't wait.
So this is just turned into girl power? Both the boys died immediately? Alright, girl gang. Get him out of here. Oh! Oh! She didn't even take the dagger. She made him hold it. She just pushed it.
Without an end, there can be no peace. It gets no easier. Your struggles have only just begun.
Flemth,
I thought that might interest you.
you expect me to believe a myth swooped out of the wild to save the champion?
She's no myth.
Oh, come now, Seeker. Do I need to recite the tale of the Warden as well?
No. Perhaps I shouldn't be surprised to hear of her involvement.
I liked my version better, too.
What else aren't you telling me, then? Did she send someone with the champion?
In a matter of speaking.
So it's true. Continue. But if you tell me they all flew to Kirkwall on a dragon...
Nothing so fanciful, I assure you.
Yeah, come on, Cassandra. Come
The
on.
witch kept her word and got them to Guaran, where they took ship. They sailed north across the waking sea, lashed by terrible storms. 2 weeks they spent in that dark hold, packed in with the fearful and the desperate. And then they saw it. Kirkwall, the city of chains.
Oh, what a lovely,
Long ago, it
happy
was part
place.
of the Imperium. Slaves coming from far and wide to work the quarries. Now, it's a free city, but I use the word loosely. Sail through those black cliffs and you'll see what the slaves of old saw. The gallows, welcoming you. That's where their ship landed, with all the rest.
Anjay, hello. Men and their weak-ass immune systems. Good thing I'm here to save the day. You know, these men, they can't hack it. Just getting carved up left and right. Quite the entrance. I'd hate to be the guy that had to put those statues up there. Cassandra looks so much better in DA2. She kind of took a downgrade in Inquisition. Hate to hear it. I'm loving the art style. I like my video games to look like video games. Maybe that's why I like this era so much.
They're not letting anyone into the city.
What? That can't be.
It's true. Look at them all.
Shut up, Mom! Silence from you!
They're Fereldans, just like us. Fleeing for their lives.
And they would throw us all back to the wolves. Unbelievable.
We're getting into the city, one way or another.
We need to find Gamlen. Our family has always been highly regarded in Kirkwall. He can
That's
do something,
really
I'm
lucky.
sure of it. Let's hope he received your letter.
The guards
Really
seem to be
lucky we
reporting
have
to
a
that
family.
man. Perhaps we should speak to him.
Ooh. Aveline rivalry plus 10. She did not like me telling her to hurry up and kill her husband. She was not rocking with that. That's so funny. Oh, okay, there we go. There's the meter. I was gonna say, where's my friendship meter? Okay, good. I was gonna assign her some healing actions, but it seems like she's already good to go. So I don't have to worry about that. And I just have to worry about not pissing Aveline off more. I've said it different every single time. Aveline, Aveline. Ave. Y'all think she'd rock with Ave? Are you the guy?
Get back to the crowd, you lot.
Are you the guy?
Trying to bully your way through won't get you into Kirkwall any faster.
But you do intend to let us in.
We have enough poor of our own in the free marches. We don't need you refugees piling up here like a middens heap.
Why aren't we being allowed into the city?
If it were up to me, I'd bar the gates and let you find somewhere else to beg.
Kill that guy.
But it's not. Some of you lot might have legitimate business in the city. So Knight Commander Meredith wants us to sort you all out. Most of you are getting right back on your ships, though.
Knight Commander Meredith. Now I can see why we don't like Meredith. That was some back-breaking work building those statues. Hey.
Cut!
Whoops. Back-breaking indeed, and tongue-twisting. Just absolutely devious. Ava Maria had to kill her husband. Sad. They should write an opera about that, or something. Might be big. West! Can't wait for this one. I think I'm slowly losing weight. Pants feel loose that used to feel snug, dude. Snug, dude. You always come through with that. A limitless joke. Endless possibilities. And it gets me every single time. 11 months, by the way. Crazy. Thank you, West. You always make my night with those. Back twisting and tongue breaking. Me and Alistair in the first game.
Cut!
Sorry.
That's a Templar title. Why would a city guardsman answer to the Templars?
We don't answer to her, but she's the power in Kirkwall. Don't know what would happen if the Viscount went against something she wanted, but he's sure never taken that chance.
There must be someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes, always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Ewald. I'm just here to keep you refuse from climbing the walls.
So I'm just gonna sneak past you then? Just gonna sneak past you then? Kind of seem like an irrelevant guy. Don't know why you're standing there. I'm just gonna sneak past you then.
You can't do this!
And don't even worry about it.
Was Wesley based out of the Lothering Chantry? I don't remember ever seeing him there.
He served elsewhere. He was coming to find me at Ostagar. Were you familiar with every Templar in Lothering?
How else was I supposed to know when to run and hide?
Good. Glad you girls are chatting.
What are we going to do?
No killing each other. Huh? Huh, ladies? There we go. That's the guy we're looking for. And a merchant. Good thing I've been looting so extensively already. Boy, oh boy, do I have stuff for you. And I don't. And I don't. Just so you know, you're the only streamer for whom I do this gimmick. We're exclusive? Oh my god. I've never been more flattered in my goddamn life.
I've already told you, I can't give you any more for them.
But that was everything we have. It's all we brought with us.
And I feel for you, Sarah, but it's the best I can do.
If they just let us into the city, I could get 3 times that price.
Myron?
A price gouger?
Your business is done.
We got a little price gouger.
Now then, what can I do for you, Sarah?
She didn't seem very happy with the deal you made.
What am I supposed to do? Buy every piece of furniture these people dragged with them?
I'm sure they'd rather not sell what little they have left.
My point is that I'm running a business, not a charitable order. I'm sorry.
I imagine the profits help with the guilt.
I didn't think there'd be any stores here in the fortress.
There are many merchants who come here right now who can't afford the bribes to enter the city. So the Templars suggested having someone set up shop, temporarily. And I am the lucky man.
You mean you paid your own bribes to be here?
If they allowed everyone to set up shop, this place would turn into a bazaar. Sadly, there's only so much I can do for those Fereldans. Poor sods.
I'm sure you're very broken up over it.
I meant you. Folks like yourself.
Okay.
I don't need anything.
As you wish, Sirrah.
Guess I'm not cool enough to sell him anything.
Let us through, you flaming
No
blighter.
store for
We're
me.
not staying in this pit.
Then get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin to get here.
You and half of Ferelden. There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
One of the guards said you were letting in people who have business in the city.
That's right. We've seen you let lots of people through.
Citizens and merchants that make it worth our while. I'll assume that you don't have any more coin than these gentlemen. We've been letting you Fereldans
Money
in for
grubbers.
months. You're too late. There's no more room.
But we have family here. Doesn't that mean anything?
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already, trust me. We'll find some ships to take you all back to Ferelden, eventually. Until then, you stay here.
Surely there's someone higher up that we could persuade.
The city's been closed by order of the Viscount and Knight Commander Meredith, whose fortress you're standing in. But as far as you're concerned, I'm in charge.
Boo. Hiss.
There must be something we can work out.
No foreigner can enter unless they can prove they have coin to bring into the city.
You mean a bribe?
Technically, the Viscount's ordered that no one enters. You want to be a special case, you have to be special.
That's outrageous. It took all our coin just to get here.
You want eyes looking the other way? That takes convincing. And the price goes up each day this continues.
If you find our uncle, Gamlin Amel, you might just have a few less refugees bothering you.
Gamlin? I know that name.
That's all we had
He's
to
a
say.
nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlin I know is a weasel who couldn't rub two coppers together.
Oh
If he
no.
comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You're gonna let them through?
I
Okay,
didn't
so
say
the
anything
estate is
about
a pipe dream?
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here.
That's it. We're carving our way out of here. Men?
Here we go!
Excuse me? Well, now they have to let us in. Because I'm killing all the guys. All the rough houses. Even though, you know, they're kind of justified. I'd be pissed too if they were trying to extort me as I'm running from the Darkspawn. What the hell do you guys think you are? You know? They really just took it. They really just stood here and took it. Good job, team. Loot their bodies. We're gonna need a lot of coin. I like all the little jumpy flips I'm doing. It's very Rogan. True to my class name.
Unbelievable. Captain! are
Now
all
you
right?
gotta let us in.
I am, no thanks to you. Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under control. You have my thanks. Look, I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
Thanks.
It's been 3 days. This waiting has to end.
I'm sure it won't be much longer. Gamlin must still be looking for us.
And if he's not?
Don't look now.
So my mom's just like
that's our
delusional
man.
and kind of rude. Why does my mom have to be delusional and rude?
Leandra. Damn, girl. The years haven't been kind to you.
Get her ass!
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, Gamlen, we came too late. My poor Carver didn't make it, and Drastic guided him.
Oh, make her save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
Awesome. This must feel relaxing after Dark Souls 2. It is. I'm like on vacation. Playing Souls games makes you really appreciate every other game you play. And that's the best part. Did you play melee class in DAO? If possible, I'd highly recommend trying out the ranged combat stuff in DA too. Yeah, for sure. I was able to do kind of like a dual thing. I had to set up with my bow and then to set up with like some dual swords. And there was like a quick command where you could switch in between the two, so I had two setups going. And I used both. I guess I probably should get acquainted with the bow. They gave me a bow and it's just kind of been sitting there. It's just been sitting there. If you were left to wait here for 4 days of real time, wouldn't you try to kill to get into the city? Well, hence the mess I just cleaned up. All those deserters. But yeah, I like how we're all clean and like not tired. Obviously we've been eating, but don't worry about that. We've been waiting. We've been waiting. Mr. Butcher, hello. Down with the Blood Mage. Which one's the Blood Mage? Is it her? I guess I'll find out. Gamlen only slightly saying shit. I wish you weren't here. He might as well have said that, honestly.
There are other ways to get into a city. That didn't turn out so well for those deserters.
Shut
earlier.
up, Bethany!
I hate to agree, but there's a reason they housed us in an old prison.
I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
But what about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate. It's, gone. To settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
Mother said our family was wealthy. You really can't help us.
I am blighted helping. I've got 2 offers of work from people who've got the coin to open those gates.
I still can't believe you sold the estate. Gamlen, how could you?
Well, I didn't expect your blasted family to show up on my doorstep. I've got a nice place in Lowtown. You'll see, it'll all work out.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's hear it, Uncle. What do you have in mind?
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city. The catch is, you and your sister have to work off the debt for a year.
A year?
It's the best I could do. Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
I'm sure we'll be free and clear before we know it.
I managed to convince my contacts to come to the gallows to meet you personally. Mirren heads up the mercenary company, the Red Iron. They're looking for recruits.
Oh, now we're talking.
Fenril. I guess you might call her a smuggler. Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
I don't care what Bethany says.
What do you think about this, Bethany?
We've come this far. I don't
Oh,
care
okay,
who
cool.
we work for.
Okay, cool.
As long as it means we don't have to go back.
What kind of man is this Mirren?
He's a hired sword. What do you expect him to be like? I wouldn't bring him home for dinner or anything, but he's got a decent reputation. I wouldn't have asked him if I thought he'd cross you.
How dangerous is this smuggler's work?
Well, it won't be pretty working for her. She's a pretty small fish compared to some of the other thieves' guilds around here. But she's tough, she's fair, and she never deals in slaves or flesh.
Oh, wow. That's fair. He could at least get us into Midtown. I know, he's not helping me at all. He's basically just pimping me out. I'm renting a lovely shed over in Hovelsville. I know, right? He definitely has like maybe a gambling debt. He doesn't really strike me as a druggie or a drinker. I bet his vice is gambling. And he gambled it all away, baby.
Let's find them and see what.
And now he has to live in Hovelsville.
Oh, Gamlin, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
And what of me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us. I have no real option. Thank you.
Hey, part of the team. Ava Maria. Are you sure we can't just kind of like slide through? It feels like we could slide through. Just get your little skinny body through there. Suck it in. Sneak into the city. Hey! Now I'm feeling better.
Are you a Thenril?
You must be Gamlin's
My
niece.
people.
Interesting. I don't know what he told you about us, but he certainly told us a great deal about you.
He didn't say anything about me, did he?
Enough to pique our interest, provided you can justify your uncle's confidence.
How did you get to be one of my uncle's contacts?
Is that what he calls me? He owes us after that last big idea. If you turn out, though, we'll consider things even.
What was his big idea?
I hear getting us into the city isn't cheap.
If you're as good as your uncle claims, we're hoping you'll be worth it. After all, it's not every day we're offered an apostate's services.
It appears our uncle likes to talk.
The Templars in Kirkwall like to think they have all mages properly leashed, but when has that ever been true? We can keep them from taking notice while you're with us. Wouldn't be the first time.
I'd like to know more about what we'd be doing for you.
I can be honest. We don't compete with the Thieves Guild, but we keep our fingers
Yeah,
in
you're
the
no
wrong pots.
Brynjolf.
That said, we're not killers or slavers. Anything short of that, however, is fair game.
Do what you want, but this sounds fishy to me.
We can't afford to be choosy.
Let's go talk to the other guy.
I'll find some other way into the city.
Suit yourself. I'll be around for a bit, if you change your
I
mind.
am more open to mercenary work rather than smuggling. Mercenary work seems to be more up my avenue. I do like killing guys. I'm a simple lady.
Mirren?
And you must be Hawk. Nice.
I'm Hawk.
Your uncle talked up a storm about you. He better not be blowing more smoke out his ass.
I'd like to know more about you first.
Right. You're not a marcher like your uncle. The Red Iron is well known in these parts. We pick who we work for and keep our noses clean. But anyone screws with us, we mess them up. Makes sense.
Makes sense.
I never pictured myself as the mercenary type.
I don't care, Bethany. It's my game. Seeing the new super gaunt, extra pointy ear style of elves in this game was my first point on liking the new art aesthetic. I'm glad they kept it for further games. Yeah, I was gonna say, she was like a stick. Skinny with ears for days. I do like it though. Like, I like when elves look a little more ethereal than just like your run-of-the-mill human. I like the aesthetic. I'm with you, Oros. I'm with you on that.
Getting us into the city will take a lot of coin.
Did I mention the Red Iron gets paid pretty well? Not to mention your uncle said your sister's a mage. We're willing to pay for that.
Does everyone know about us?
Your sister's not in the circle yet. Then probably not. You stick with us. You'll be safe. For a year, at least.
My uncle doesn't seem like the sort to hang out with mercenaries.
He doesn't. Gamlin cheated one of my men at a wallop match. You turn out, we'll call it even.
What did I say?
I'm ready to prove myself.
Noble bastard named Friedrich is here in the gallows. Gave us bad info. Almost killed my men. Now he's hiding out here, waiting for a ship. He sees us coming, he'll run for shore. But he doesn't know you. Go kill him and his men. We'll make sure no one asks why.
Yeah, I'm all for that. I'm all for that. That's all I gotta do? All I gotta do is kill a guy? I thought this was gonna be a challenge. What the hell, Gamlin? What an absolute jackass. With a big mouth. It might be a problem. It might be a problem in the future.
Have you checked the courtyard again?
He's still out there, but he's alone. And he's not making a move.
I don't trust this. What will we do when the ship comes? Wait, who are you? I demand to know what you're doing here.
Fair question, really. To shut you up.
Mirren sent you.
What?
Don't just stand there, kill them!
Get ready!
No, for sure not. Ooh, I got a sweet little combo. I should try the bow, shouldn't I? Hold on, hold on. It's a bow. Probably gonna have to get a few things. Talents. Talents. That's the word I was looking for. Talents. Oh, injuries. They got injuries. Yeah. Injury kit. Baldur's Gate had a very similar dynamic. Bethany, Ave Maria, lick your wounds yourself. I'm not really sold on either one of you yet. Kind of hoping to wait until I get like my Sten lookalike. Where's my Sten stand-in?
Dead.
That's who I'm waiting for.
Well, dead.
Good. May the bloody vultures feast on his corpse and shit him into the ocean. Welcome to the Red Iron. Tell your uncle I'm making the arrangements now.
Hoorah. Hey, my uncle with the giant mouth who can't shut the hell up. I did it. Let's see. I'm probably just gonna go for the same build that I had in the first one, which was a focus on strength and dexterity. Okay, so the skills are literally the exact same. Huh. So you can get some upgrades. Okay, those are like some passive stuff. What about Scoundrel? What's going on with Scoundrel? Rogue stealth and move to a target ally's side, appearing an instant later, ready to render aid. Nah, I don't know about that. Evade might be nice. I like how the only one with Hawk is just a dog. Man, where to start? Where to start? I'm tempted to get this, because I have been using my miasma. And I'm so talented about it. You're the first hawk to use a bow. Yeah. Yeah, I use my own feathers for my arrows, so it really works out. To rain on your parade, there isn't a sten like Kunari that will join you. No! Alright, playthrough over. You do get a badass elf voiced by Gideon Emery, who voiced your favorite Starfield tune, Clint. No way! Alright, okay. Okay, as long as I get somebody cool. Other than Bethany over here, you know? You'll lean into it as you play, but you'll have to anticipate enemy movement when you do non-instant attacks, such as throwing the flask. You'll need to anticipate any movements for some AoE attacks. Okay, so they'll move before it lands. That is good to know indeed. Probably get greater healing too. Alright, Bethany, you're alright. Got some healing. Make her worth the while. And then I guess she'll be like my my tank. I think until maybe I get some more stuff figured out, I might roll with the daggers, just because I have the most skills with them. But I definitely do want to get into the bow at some point. See if we can give her that shield. Oh, she already had it. Okay, never mind. Okay, no, we're good, we're good, we're good. Gotta use my eyes.
Any luck?
Was there ever any doubt?
I'll speak to Mirren and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
Then we made it. The voyage is over.
We'll see what happens when this debt is repaid.
If only Carver were here with us.
And Wesley. Well, we're off to a fantastic start. Let's see what else this city has in store.
Wham, wham, wham. The ladies want their boys. Get out of here.
Thus began the champion's first year in Kirkwall. Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight.
I know, that's right.
But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the champion's home now. So she made her name, settling her debts with the mercenaries. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Kunari landed.
I was just talking about them.
Caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home.
Oof.
That's also when the trouble began with the mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
There we go, there we go. There's my guy. Oh, that must be Meredith. Once again, absolutely swagged out. Absolutely has that shit on.
Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
But we heard you're going into the deep roads. Surely you'll need all the help you can...
No! You're too late. Already done.
I want to go to the deep roads.
This is a sort of venture that can make a man for life. I'm not about to take any chances hiring random humans.
This expedition can open doors for us in this city. We have to go with you.
You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
What are we supposed to do now? We've got nothing to stop the next person who tries to sell us out. This expedition was our last chance.
Should I just be mean as hell to my sister? I'm doing an evil playthrough. Not spoiler/spoiler, this game takes place over many years. It's briefly mentioned in cutscenes, but keep in mind to help process story beats. I was picking up on that. All of a sudden it was like 2 weeks, 4 nights, 1 year. Like, timeline. Once again, timeline.
Don't worry, Bethany. I won't let any big bad Templars come get you.
It's not a joke. If the Templars find me, the best I can hope is to be locked away for the rest of my life. If they don't kill me outright. We need coin, status, something we can hide behind. As long as we're just refugees, we're no one. Maybe Gamlen knows someone who can talk to Bartram for us.
Gamlen is the reason we've been here for a year.
He got us into Kirkwall. We've been safe so far. We might as well ask. Otherwise, I don't know what we'll do.
Was that Bowden and Sandal in the background? Were those my guys? Bowden and Sandal?
I knew a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line of work.
I love Burke. I love Burke. That was Sandal. You clocked him. Hell yeah. I recognize my boys.
How do you do?
I recognize my boys.
At your service. I apologize for Bartrand. He wouldn't know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would.
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
You're part of Bartrand's venture.
That's right. The deep roads wouldn't normally be my thing, but I can't allow the head of our family to go down there alone. So as you might imagine, I have more than a passing interest in this expedition's success.
What makes you so certain we can help? You know nothing about us.
Oh, on the contrary. You've made quite the name for yourself.
Make your mind up. Do I have a reputation or not?
Serving with the Red Iron is no mean feat. Yet you not only served, you impressed. The name Hawk is on many lips these days. Not bad for a Ferelden fresh off the boat.
You must have heard of my sister as well, then.
Only a little. She is certainly welcome to come, but I'll leave that up to you.
Frankly, I'd rather you take the credit.
Madam,
no
your
problem.
secrets are safe with me.
Find out what he's offering. We need a way into this expedition.
And make sure you say that right in front of him, but like kind of in a hushed voice. That way he for sure won't hear it. Good job. Love Varric. Him being referred to as Dragon Age Garrus fits so well. Can I romance him like I romanced Garrus? Honestly, those earrings are doing it for me.
You're going awfully far out of your way just to hire another guard.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bartrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
50? That's a lot of sovereigns.
Why would you stick your neck out for a complete stranger?
I'd rather take a chance on someone with your reputation than head into the deep roads unprepared. And besides, we'd be your partners. I'm willing to give a little trust if you are.
I hope there's more to this. Like how I'm supposed to get that much coin together.
You need to think big. There's
I'll
only
steal
a brief
it.
window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
It won't be easy, but it's a chance. I think we have to take it. Better to work our way into this expedition than sit around waiting to be thrown in the gallows.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
Sold. These games used to be so good. Baby is is so good. They're still amazing. DAO still hits. However many years later, I love these games. I enjoy leaving Garrus waiting by the elevator in MU1. He's like, can I join? And I'm like, freak off, Turian. All my hell, bread. We get it, you get it. Human lover over here. Human. Xenophobic.
It's not like I had anything better planned.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job and you'll have the money in no time.
Maybe Aveline can find us some work. She's got a position with the city guard now.
Oh, she
We
does?
should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up. Ah,
cool.
All
Alright.
Let's go to piss their money away.
Varric, my guy.
This really is the best place in Kirkwall.
I gotta go see Sandal. Where was Sandal? Oh, there they are. Ah, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. I'd recognize Sandal from anywhere.
Don't mind him.
Enchantments? Enchantments!
Bodan Feddick, purveyor of goods both common and rare, at your service. And this is my son, Sandal, who is as brilliant an enchanter as you'll ever find. Say hello to the nice human, Sandal. Hello.
He's learning.
Accompanying your expedition and
He's learning
providing
other
the needed
words.
supplies. It's all quite exciting, isn't it?
The thought of adventure does make me giddy.
A kindred soul, surely. But I digress. Do you wish to peruse my wares, or perhaps make use of Sandal's unique talents? Enchantment? Just so.
Enchantment.
I don't need anything right now.
I look forward to our voyage.
I just wanted to say hi to my boys. I'm kind of stoked they brought those two back. A familiar face. A familiar face. Cool. Oh, I'm so excited. How far do the deep roads go? Does it just like all connect? We can go to Gamlen's home in Hovelsville. Go talk to Aveline. 50 sovereigns. How many sovereigns do I have? 5. I have 5. Bioware was the people. The name remains, but the people who ushered the Golden Age left. Ugh, yeah. It doesn't hit the way it used to. Oh, are we talking about Veilguard? I have a complicated relationship with Veilguard. Veilguard was technically my first plunge into Dragon Age. And before I played Origins, I liked it. But now, after playing Origins, I get the critique. It definitely lost its edge. I did enjoy the gameplay, though. Varric is never a romance option. He has his own thing going on. Damn! That's alright. With that slutty little shirt, too. All that chest out. Oh yeah, for sure. Put a belt on. I like my new outfit, too, by the way. A mercenary. Oh, Varric has a level up. Welcome to the team. Bianca, that's her name. I was trying to think of his name for the crossbow. So he kind of has similar skills to what I have. I guess we'll just pump some points into Bianca. So, Gamlen or Aveline? It's probably a good place to start.
You don't seem to like your brother.
Or this guy.
Hark, long time no see, my friend.
Well, if it isn't Worthy, the dwarf with the incredibly ironic name.
I only advertise the truth. You still with the Red Iron? It was just a year you were with them, right?
Still trying to ferret out everyone's business, I see.
Of course. How else do you expect a dwarf to make a living? I'll tell you what. I still have my old contacts. You need some rune crafting done, I can arrange it for you. Take care, Hawk. Don't get dead.
Yep, no getting dead for me. You have unlocked a crafting station from which you can order items, give... No, it's fine. I didn't want to read it. Don't worry. You can order runes if you discover the right combination of resources along with a recipe. Resources you've discovered are permanently available to craftsmen. Placing an order costs money. Once you've ordered a rune, use the enchantment apparatus in Hawk's Home to apply it to your equipment. Gotta get there fast. Okay, cool. So that's new. That's new and different. I don't really remember a crafting system to that extent. There was definitely crafting, but a crafting station is new. New and exciting. Didn't care for Velgard at all personally. I was just saying gameplay itself beats story. Oh, you're crazy. Story is king. Good writing will have me playing a game that looks like Pong. I think my problem with Velgard is they're all so therapy speaky. And not to say there's anything wrong with that, but like it doesn't fit. I feel like they probably could have made it feel a lot more realistic if they kind of backed off on that. But I did enjoy the gameplay. Oh, Velgard's story. Yeah, I don't know. It was fine. It was fine. Probably the weakest iteration of the series. I'm not gonna argue about that. I don't think it was horrible, but it wasn't good. Chantry Courtyard. This might be where Aveline is. Can I just steal that? Y'all good with that? Y'all gonna get mad at me about that? Sure hope not. If I recall correctly, you focused Varric on Bianca Tree, and I think it was Sabotage. There's a skill tree that has a ton of AoE damage things. I figured Bianca was gonna be the way to go. I'll probably do my best to not, like, cross skills. It seems like Varric and I had a lot of the same skills. So whatever I don't do for me, I'll make sure to pump up into him. It's that generative AI. What's generative AI? That's just gonna piss me off even more. It's probably the thing I hate most nowadays. It's that dirty, stupid Gen AI. Also, Smoke, good to see you. Welcome in.
I hope it doesn't rain.
Hightown Estates. Definitely not in the right place for gambling. Gamblin', as we all know, lives in Hovelsville. Velgard had the new Star Wars effect. It was still Dragon Age, but not really Dragon Age. Hey, you know, that's fine. I'm not gonna waste time talking about it, though, when I'm playing this game. It's all so subjective anyways. If you don't like it, hell yeah. That's just fine. I, however, do like this game. So, let's talk about this game. It's what they added to Velgard's conversation and decisions, but I like it. Wait, Velgard used Gen AI? Is that legit? I don't know if that timeline adds up. I'm trying to get to that other map marker. I'm just hitting dead end after dead end. My hell. Oh, maybe we can go this way. It seems like it goes in a little further. Anything to not look at my whole map, I guess. This game and Origins are peak. Oh, I loved Origins so much. I could not put Origins down.
I hope they do something about this Canaris.
That game was iconic. And also they let me play as an elf, so I liked that also. Wow, look at all my people. Nothing I can do, but thank you for letting me look at the menu. Did Aveline just decide she's gonna dump us? She's got a new fancy job. She don't need us anymore. Companion home base. This is your little spot? Little apartment? This game's female run is nearly identical to KOTOR. Yeah. That's another one I need to play. I've heard so many good things about KOTOR. Elf top shelf. I mean, come on, you know? Let me play as an elf. It's who I am on the inside. Fortunately, DA2 is the only one you're forced to be a human. How dare they? I was so excited to let my ears out again. And here I am, playing as a human. Boring.
Fine day, so I don't think I can.
What am I, bred? I don't want to play as a human. While some of my contemporaries dispute whether the Fifth Blight was a true blight or merely a large darkspawn resurgence, historians agree that it began in the swamps of the Korkari wilds on the southeastern border of Feldurin in the year 930 Dragon. King Kaelin therein was swift in responding to the threat, gathering the royal army, every Grey Warden in his country, and sending a call for aid to the Feldurin nobility. The assembled armies laid a trap in the ruins of Ostagar, hoping to crush the force before it reached civilization, but they did fail. Darkspawn overran the defenders of Ostagar and decimated the king and his army. They continued their advance into Feldurin unopposed. Only 2 Grey Wardens managed to escape the slaughter. And somehow they came into possession of an ancient treaty which compelled the races of men to join arms against the massing horde. Memories. Me and Alistair forever. And we were kissing the whole time too. We were kissing and saving the day. And it was beautiful. I'm gonna save. Do you miss your husband? Do you ever think about your dead husband?
Aveline. Hello, Hawk.
I don't know about
That's
Aveline.
it. What? Oh, right. Sorry. It feels like we just talked. I've been keeping an eye on you. Information is one of the few perks of this job. Watch out for Bartrand. He's a son of a bitch.
Okay, maybe she's okay. Maybe she's okay. KOTOR is a solid Star Wars black-white RPG. KOTOR 2 embraced the gray way better. Oh, I didn't realize it was an RPG. Damn. And how powerful is my lightsaber? Is it lore accurate, or do I have to hit a guy 10 times before he finally dies? That's my next question. Do you guys think we ever get a good Mass Effect game ever again? No! It's not Mass Effect without Shepard! They shouldn't have made Andromeda, and they definitely shouldn't make another one. The trilogy was perfect. Keep trilogies trilogies. If you want Mass Effect, play the games. There doesn't need to be more. You know? It's not lore accurate. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. They're cowards for not giving me a lore accurate lightsaber. They're cowards for that. KOTOR 2 might have been perfect if Obsidian had more than 11 months to make it. Wow, they just love working on tight schedules. I didn't know they made KOTOR. Was that before or after New Vegas? I'm learning so much. I'm learning so much. It was even buggier than Cyberpunk. Oh, don't remind me. I have PTSD from Cyberpunk's launch. I had that bitch pre-ordered, and I was so disappointed. I still haven't been able to play that game. I was so disappointed. It's just sitting in my library. Paid for, unplayed. You know?
You know I don't like it when you have people watch me. Saved me camping on your doorstep. After what we went through to get here, let's just say I don't want to lose track of you. The places they have me patrolling, I've got time.
Alright, maybe she is okay.
A person in your position. Seems like they might learn some profitable things.
You know better than to ask that.
One day you'll be frustrated enough to go for it.
It's like I'm sitting on my hands. There are dangerous people in this city. In fact, I might have a job for you. Let me know if you want to do a favor for Kirkwall.
I do need
Otherwise,
45 sovereigns,
I'm here if you need me.
so yeah.
Maker knows I could use more satisfying work.
Yeah, tag me in. KOTOR 2 was before Fallout New Vegas. It just shows how hardcore Obsidian was on trying to do their best. They kept getting bullshit and still dropped bangers. Wow, legendary. Good for them. They really did drop banger after banger. To be fair, you can strength build enough to one-shot with Flurry by mid-aim game. Oh, okay. As long as at some point I can be overpowered, I can get behind the lightsaber. I can get behind it. Andromeda at launch was an atrocious mess. I missed all that because I waited for cells. Playing it today, it fits the Mass Effect universe. It's not an amazing game, but it was fun. Alright, I guess that's the best you can ask for in that situation. I still maintain it probably shouldn't exist. See, if they wanted to tell that story, create a new universe. I don't understand why it has to be Mass Effect. It seems like they were just riding on Mass Effect's name and success and just milking it. It's like the same thing with the Gears of War trilogy. Like, I love the original trilogy so much, and then they had to go and make those other ones, and it just, like, ruins it. It ruins it, because it's not Mass Effect, it's not Gears of War, it's like something different. Only in name are those games, respectively, Mass Effect or Gears of War. I don't know, I just wish instead of, like, remaking and being on like 5, 6 or whatever, 4, 5, 6 in a series, just make something new. I will always advocate for a good trilogy. A trilogy is perfect. It is perfect for games. And if you can't tell your story in a trilogy, then that's your problem, and get out of the way for somebody who can. You guys got me ranting now. You guys got me ranting now. It's like Halo 5 having Master Chief in 3 missions. Oh, infectious beef. You remind me of all the stuff I hate. I was maybe 7 years ago at this point. I sat down and I played Halo 5's campaign all the way through in one sitting because I was so mad. I hate played the entire thing, so I could never touch it ever again. And I haven't. It sucks. I hated it. There were enough moments in my couple runs of Mass Effect Andromeda that I still liked it. I missed the bugs, so I approached the game on a different level though, and that's totally fine. You know, if you like it, hell yeah. I'm never gonna yuck somebody's yum. It's just, you know, my personal feelings on the matter. I just wish trilogies were true trilogies. Because I feel like it almost retroactively ruins the integrity when you go through and you make something that is so watered down and half the quality of what the original was. To me, nothing will ever beat the original Mass Effect trilogy. Even if you add on to it, even if they go through with 5, it will never, ever compare to the original trilogy. The only sequel that surpassed the original movie was Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust. Other than that, trilogies are mid in my opinion. Ooh, hot take! Really? Why don't you like a good trilogy? I'm just trying to think of like a trilogy that maybe disappointed me. See, the only ones that I can think of are the trilogies that I love. Maybe Darksiders 3. I really, really, really hated Darksiders 3. But I love 2. So maybe in that sense, that one didn't need to be a trilogy. As always, nothing's black and white, you know? Nothing's black and white. Rumors have it that Mass Effect 5 will bring back Shepard, or at least memories of Shepard, because Liara is supposed to be around. Not sure if it's still voiced by Ali Hills, though. I saw Jennifer Hale tweeting about it, like, bring me back. But it's like, okay, I guess. I don't know if it has to be told, though. The story's already been told. Why do we have to see what happens? Because I think my problem is there's an ending, And then when they add another game to it, it like almost retcons the ending. Because it's like, well then what did we do all that for? If we're just gonna hop into another game and we have all these problems all over again. Like, let me have my satisfying ending and be done with it. I don't know. It's very complicated. I think story is king. And I wish we were getting more new original IPs. It seems like we never get anything new. And when we do, it's like so disappointing or buggy at launch, it doesn't ever land. You know, Starfield was another example. They promised the moon and that fell flat on its face. Cyberpunk at launch was a disaster. I keep hearing mixed things about Crimson Desert. I mean, and then there was like Avowed last year. That one didn't do what it was supposed to do. It's just, it's so complicated and so many things need to be fixed, but instead they just keep doing remakes and Mass Effect 5s. That's the main problem with these multiple ending sagas. The idiot company execs want more to get money, but they forget why they originally made that money with the OG IP. Exactly. They want to milk this cow, but baby, this cow's been retired. You can't milk her no more. Ridiculous. You need new shit. I was on the same level. We want new shit. It all comes back to the money, man. Because it's like, they don't want to take a risk on a new original IP when they could be in the safety of an IP that's already been successful. So it's like, that's where we're at now. And that's why we're at where we're at. Because it's just all about money. It's all about money. I'm really ranting now. I got big feelings about games. How ass do y'all think Elder Scrolls 6 is gonna be? So ass that Toddy is scared. Todd is so scared. He knows whatever he produces will never live up to the hype or expectation of fans. And that's why he gets so mad anytime anybody mentions it. I don't know if we'll ever see Elder Scrolls 6, honestly. I don't know if we ever will. I think they announced it way too soon. The expectations are way too high. And after Starfield's performance, I don't really have that much trust in them. So, hold my breath, I guess. I make my own grand stories in Paradox games, epic wars to establish a new empire, and Crusader kings to fight digital invaders from the internet in Stellaris. But y'all aren't ready for that combo. And see, that's fine. That's just a different genre. I more or less am talking about like the RPG story game type things. But that's a great point, Mac. So many different things. So many different genres. More or less disappointing than others. West headed out. Hey, I don't blame you. My ranting has also tired me out. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the amazing iconic joke and resub, and hope you have a great rest of your evening. TES 6, I don't really care. It's the same feeling of Half-Life 3. It's been too long, I don't care anymore. They've lost it, you know? They announced TES 6 way too soon. Way too soon. It's just been fumbled. It's been fumbled. Thanks for sharing your big feelings with chat. You're a real one for that. Everyone else's opinion falls flat in comparison. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. I'm just lucky to have a channel where I can voice this stuff, you know? Not to put down anybody else's opinions. We all have so many different perspectives, and video games are so subjective. Games I hate, you might adore. Games you adore, I might hate, you know? So, at least at the end of the day, there's something for everybody, and we all just probably need to have a little more grace. Except to the money men! Screw the money men! And that's it. That's my conclusion with that. It's my opinion that ES6 cannot sell as many copies as Skyrim did. People bought Skyrim for fridges. And they released it like 11 times too. Like, all the editions of Skyrim. I don't know, man. They've just been set up for failure. What? Sometimes we like things other people don't like? No way! That's the beauty of life, is your different perspectives? No way! Torch lightnings to disguise the ranting moment. There you go, I like that. Torch lightning with a lot of thunder accompanied, because I talk loud about it. Torch burnings, torch lightnings. Oh man, that's how you really know you've been ranting. The game was dark on you. Jesus wanted to beat money men with a stick. Only good thing Jesus was ever for.
Cut!
Okay. Focus up. 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. Silent Coyote. Here we go.
Seems like Kirkwall suits you.
It has been a challenge. Lots of opportunity, if you're the type the locals want.
Are you?
If you argue enough, you kind of convince yourself.
Damn, that's sad.
It's been a year settling in. Are you all right?
Would you hear me if I said yes? How close I hold my memories is my own business.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I guess I did ask you if you miss your dead husband.
This must be a very different pace from serving King Kalen.
It's just one more change, though. The real end for me was Ostagar. You and Carver must have felt something similar. I don't know if that's right
wait,
to
my
say.
brother.
I barely knew him.
I don't dwell on it. I guess we had that in common.
Then I would have liked him.
Nah. Chat did not really seem fond of Carver, so I don't think you missed out on a lot.
This must be a very different pace from serving King Kalen.
It's just
more
one more
rants.
change, though. The real end for me was Ostagar.
Maybe
you
next
and
week.
Carver must have felt something similar. I don't know if that's right to say. I barely knew him.
The Blight is over. You could go back to Lothering.
That wasn't home for me. It was just where the Horde pressed us. It wasn't the first village I saw fall. But you don't get used to people losing everything.
I'd been away already. I don't know if I'd still call it home.
Sometimes the best thing about a place is that it's where you're from.
Damn, bars. Kinda depressed, but full of resolve. Turning water into wine was pretty badass. Yeah, if he did that. Jesus be like, wait, hold on. Jesus, I did it backwards. Never mind, fits over.
Cut!
And you know what? I was gonna do the trick where you pull your thumb off, but then I showed it to camera backwards. I was gonna be like, Jesus be like, I'm immortal. Dump it. Carver can be good if you play a mage tune a certain way. Otherwise, Carver's a whole lot of whatever. So can he survive? Or is he scripted to die? I don't feel like I knew Carver enough to have any opinion on him. He said like 2 things. Torch just accidentally showed the mist of Jesus. I know, kind of case in point, right? Let's see, do it this way. I can't even do it. Don't worry about it.
All right, Aveline. You have something worth doing?
My patrols may be empty walks in the dark, but there's something big coming up, and I could use you.
Can Jesus
An
do
ambush,
this?
probably
Can Jesus
for
do a
caravan,
triple flip?
Although I
I
can't
don't
find
think
any
so.
shipments that match up.
Did
Doesn't
that
matter
one
then.
right?
I'm
I did that
waiting
one
for
right.
someone to rob. I'm putting a stop to it, my district or not.
And don't worry, I'm listening. I'm definitely listening. Bethany dies if you play mage. Okay. I was wondering, because I was like, how do you guys have so many opinions about Carver? He died immediately. I guess that makes sense. 2 mages would be redundant.
All right, Aveline. I'll play guard for you.
I knew I could count on you. They're hidden up Sundermount, remote and rough, but we can make good time with a shortcut this side. And no, you can't run off and do it without me. I trust you, but I have to be there. You're acting on behalf of the Guard.
Yeah. Sundermount was the place I needed to go to deliver that stuff to the Dalish for Flemth. So maybe we can do like a 2-in-1 type deal.
One more time.
I'm multitasking. TBH, gang, I forgot I was playing a game. This just kind of became background for my rant.
The Viscount must be terribly busy.
Carver usually dies on my runs because I play warriors, and this family only got enough money for one warrior. I know that's right! Get Carver out of here. Do I want to read this? Do I care about the Chantry? I don't know if I care about the Chantry. I'll take it from my codex, but I personally don't care about the Chantry. Leon Kennedy didn't backflip for my sins, though. Jesus did. I'm imagining Jesus carrying the cross doing backflips. Oh, that's so horrible. That's so horrible. I think the question is, could Jesus backflip like Leon Kennedy? Leon Kennedy could be my savior.
Not going to happen.
But could Jesus handle Raccoon City? I don't think so.
I don't
Leon 1, Jesus 0. Oh, that's so funny. Beau McMillan. Hello, Beau. I'm just kidding. Beau. That's an inside joke. You guys don't get it. Beau, hello. Greetings from Australia. Welcome, welcome. Just in time. Now we're hitting the ground running. Make it through all that beginning stuff, you know? Rogue build. Good job. Indeed, cock and balls. I am doing a rogue build. Thank you so much for noticing. I'm a crazy lady like that. Gotta go rogue. Jesus is on a cross. The zombies can't reach him. Wasn't technically Jesus a zombie? Like, come on. They couldn't reach him because they're the same. They're on the same side. Another point for Leon. Because Leon is not a zombie. I don't know, guys. I feel like Leon's gonna win. Epic rap battles of history, but it's Leon Kennedy and Jesus.
Here we go.
Oh, that's so funny.
That's enough. Come on.
Look at my team. Oh. Look at Bianca go. I love that we gotta hit the obligatory giant fantasy spider. Tolkien made sure if you're doing fantasy, you gotta have a giant spider. And I respect it. Tried to hit it as soon as I got there. Looted it instead. I did have a spider summon in DAO that I really liked. So fingers crossed, I can do that again. Elfroot! I know what Elfroot is. If you're resurrected, you're not a zombie. Reanimated you are. D&D rules. There we go. We must turn to the ancient texts of D&D to determine the definition. I dig the view comment. Crazy how many people pronounce it that way. I'm subbed. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad my bad joke didn't immediately deter you. When we were kids, my brother, had a hard time saying words like that, so it became an inside joke. I forgot I was streaming. Just started doing inside jokes. I do know how to say bow, though. Elf root is used for elf beer. I'll take an elf root beer without the root.
Old Shemlin, your kind are not welcome among the Dalish.
They definitely have, like, maybe more of, like, a ethereal, extraterrestrial look to them. They almost look like, you know, the little gray man. I definitely like that they look less human.
Who are you?
I'm digging the Dalish.
We are the last of the Elven.
Keep that in mind, Hawk. Elves you see elsewhere, figments of your imagination.
They have given up their identity to live among Shemlin. They're Elven no more. What's a Shemlin?
An Elven slur for human.
They got
means
slurs?
You're not one of the people, and you should leave now.
I'm not expecting tea and cakes. I just need to see someone.
There's nothing here for any human.
Wait. This is the one the Keeper spoke of.
A Shemlin? I thought she'd be an elf.
I wanted to be an elf. I wanted to be an elf.
Keeper Marathari has
Okay?
been waiting for you.
Cause trouble. And
I
you'll
wanted
meet
to
our
be an
blade,
elf.
stranger.
Marathari, I was told to bring you this amulet.
Andarana Tishan, travelers. Indeed, I am Keeper Marathari. Let me look at you. There is a
Do you want me to
light
do
in
a
your
360?
heart, human. Don't let it go out. You will need it. Tell me how this burden fell to you, child.
Your guard said you spoke of me. How did you know I was coming?
I listened. To the wind, to the birds, as the hunters do, to my dreams. I watched the stars. There is great wisdom to be found all around us, if you know how to listen for it. But I was not certain. Nothing is certain.
You should try tasting the dirt next time. Maybe the dirt taste will indicate I'm on my way.
Are you the leader of these Dalish? Why did the witch tell me to bring this amulet to you?
I am the keeper of this clan. It is my task to guide my people.
Their
and
shoulders
to
are so
ensure
narrow.
The old ways are not forgotten.
She's so
As for
narrow.
Asha Bellinar,
Look at that.
I am tied to her.
Look at that.
Just as you are.
How can you pull a
by
bow
a
back?
debt that must be repaid.
You can't.
Exactly what have I been carrying around? Is it magic?
It is a promise, child. Made by one whose word still has weight. And therefore, it has terrible power. There are few things in this world stronger than a promise kept. Remember that.
So Flemth is scheming. She's doing some nature magic with the elves.
A dragon fell from the sky, charred some darkspawn, then asked me to bring you this amulet. No big deal.
You are blessed by luck, then. I will pray that Mithal watches over your path.
Oh, because Flemth is
The
Mithal,
amulet
huh?
must be taken to an altar at the top
Does she
of
already
the
have
mountain
Mithal in her?
and given a Dalish rite for the departed. Then, return the amulet to me. Do this and your debt will be repaid.
Are you going to teach me this rite for the departed?
I will send my first with you. She will see to
New
it
companion?
the ritual is done. And when it is complete, I must ask that you take her with you when you go.
That's like what Flemth said to me in the first one about Morgan. That's so funny. You gonna spit game at Isabella? Someone else or stay single? Ooh, I don't know. I'm keeping my eyes peeled though. Maybe I'll try to recruit everybody and then I'll decide who I'm gonna make out with. But I will promise you this. I will be making out with somebody. And that's a Lily Torch promise. I'm Catholic, but Jesus had so many friends because he was well hung. Hope I'm not going to hell. Well, if you are, I hope I'm going to hell too because that's so goddamn funny. And if you go to hell for being funny, then I want to be in hell, because that's where all the funny people will be. And I would like to laugh. That's so funny. Go for Bethany? Brad! You can't be xenophobic and into incest. Pick a struggle.
Who is your first? First of what?
Your people would call her my apprentice, or heir. Meryl would have taken my place as keeper. But she has chosen a new path. Please, guide her safely from here.
Weird. Hey, kinda weird, but
That seems a little odd.
It is her wish, and I must grant it. You'll find Meryl waiting for you on the trail just up the mountain. Dareth Shiral.
Shoobity doobity to you.
3 days in a row I've shot at and missed deer.
Maybe it's not the mountain.
You know what kind of blew my mind in the first game? I played as a Dalish elf, obviously, and in camp, there were statues of Elgranon and the other lady. What was her name? It started with a G. They were like right there. That was crazy, and I just remembered that, so that's a fun little thing. Olive, hello! Been some time since I watched you. Well, welcome back. Great time to jump back in. The ears are out, and the rogue is in town. So, glad to have you. Hope you've been doing well. Was there some lore I need to read? Excuse me, Varric.
I picked them while I was hunting. Not a lot of game.
Excuse me. Just need to hit that angle right. Can I not read that book? Yeah, there we go. Let me read the book. In the days after the rising of Zezekiel, the Dark Ones covered every corner of the land. The Archdemon drove all the nations of the world before him, Shemlin and Elven alike. In the far north, where the hills wander the plains, and the earth is eternally baked beneath the uncaring sun, the lands with the Shemlin called Anderfalls, a clan of our people lived, struggling to survive the blight. Loren was their keeper, a hunter in his younger days, crafty as any wolf. He led his people always just ahead of the Darkspawn, who chased them. But the old hunter knew that even Hala could not run forever. They must turn and fight or be run down. At the foot of the Myrdain, the Darkspawn cornered Loren's clan. That night, the moon was strangled by clouds, the earth concealed by a dread mist that rose out of nowhere, so that the Elven could not tell up from down. In the confusion, the Darkspawn attacked. But Loren had prepared for them. All around the camp, the hunters had strewn dry grass, brush, and brambles. Brush and brambles? No way. When the sound of rustling footfalls began, Loren and the other Harin called upon the old magic. They struck out with lightning, and through the bolts missed the Darkspawn. And though the bolts missed the Darkspawn, they hit their targets all the same. The sea of kindling lit, and no one of the dark creatures made it through the fire to reach Loren's clan. How about that? More history. On the topic of romances, Meryl's I don't know how the world works, but I'm too cool for you people to question me. Story bits are fun. She's the silliest and best companion. Alright, I can't wait to meet her. I'm gonna have to stop procrastinating and get onto it. You haven't changed one bit. Hopefully all is well though. Thank you. Yeah, you know, living it up. Getting up to get down. Getting up with the sickness to get down with the sickness. That's how I've been. Hope you've been doing well too. They look like elves with avatar faces. Jake Scully. You know, I could see that. They kind of have a little bit of the Na'vi in them.
We have our bows trained on your ship.
I like how they look. I'll just read every other one. That's what I've been doing. I'm just reading every other one. This way? Milady?
Oh, I didn't hear. You must be the one the Keeper told me about. Anethera. I'm so sorry. I didn't ask your name. Unless... It's not rude to ask a human their name, is it? I'm Mary,
Hey, what's that glowy
which
thing?
you probably knew already. I'm rambling, sorry.
What was that glowy thing?
We didn't get a proper introduction.
I am... or was, I suppose. The first to keep a Marathari. I've studied the old ways for as long as I can remember. I know things. The law of the Dalish that can help us get to the summit of Sundermort.
Why are you leaving the Dalish for Kirkwall?
I have to. Let's leave it at that for now, alright?
Ooh, a mystery.
I get the feeling you're in trouble.
It's not like that. Not exactly, anyway. The Keeper and I have disagreements, but it will sort itself out in time.
It's because you're addicted to that glowy thing, huh? And she doesn't like that.
Did you hear that strange noise?
Oh, I didn't hear anything.
Ooh, she's got layers.
You seem awfully nervous.
You're only the second human I've seen up close. Last time was not a happy memory. A Grey Warden took away one of our hunters to fight the Darkspawn. I heard she fought the Archdemon.
I was gonna say, I felt like I remembered her.
I wonder what's become of her.
Was she in the first one? I didn't want to say in case I didn't remember her, but I feel like I do remember her. I hate when the brush and brambles get in the way of my murder rating. When the brush and brambles hit. God damn. So this girl's being kicked out because she's hooked on Sudafed. That's awesome. Glowing Sudafed, okay? Not just any regular Sudafed. Glowing Sudafed, N King. Meryl's all, oops, I accidentally am the best mage ever. So she can replace Bethany. Hopefully she has some healing.
You'll have to work harder than that to offend me. My name's Hawk.
Thank you. I'm afraid I'm not very experienced with your kind. The Keeper said you came from Ferelden. I spent most of my life there. We only came north a few years ago. Have you been in the Free Marches long? Do you like it here?
Oh, I miss the cold. And the dirt. Kirkwall's not brown enough for me. But hey, no Darkspawn.
Hey,
Ferelden
more
wasn't
beige.
that brown.
More beige.
The dirt and muck gave it character. We should go. Your task is for Asher Bellinar. It's not wise to make her wait.
What do we have to do with the amulet?
It's a funeral of sorts. I'll perform it when we get to the mountaintop. Getting there is the tricky part. Our hunters haven't been able to reach the summit. Dark things are about.
Ooh.
I take it you've been expecting me to bring this amulet for some time.
The Keeper brought us here to wait for you. I don't know much more than that. I do know that you have Asher Bellinar's amulet. And we must bring it to the altar on the mountaintop. Nothing more.
Let's get this over with.
So is she part of the team now? Welcome to the club. Welcome. Welcome to the stage. Errol. I meant to do that. I meant to just press Y instead of trigger Y. I feel like maybe we should go do Aveline's thing and then maybe we'll come back. Because this kind of feels like main story area. And I gotta do a little bit of side quest first. You can't just go right into main story. What are you, crazy? Are you crazy?
You didn't mention you were a mage.
All Keepers know a bit of old magic. The stories tell us that all Elven once had the gift. But like so many things, it was lost. It's a Keeper's job to remember, to restore what we can.
Can't demons possess Dalish mages?
it can happen. And when it does, the clan must hunt and kill their own keeper.
Please keep turning skeletons into toads for us.
But I never... Right. Not literally.
The sarcasm is the best. It is
I've done a
the
little
best.
fighting before, but it was always alone. I'll try not to hit anyone. On our side, I mean. I'm babbling again. Let's go.
Oh, Meryl's my favorite right now. Meryl, Varric, Aveline, Bethany. Definitive tier list. Is Legolas gonna crash the quest? I sure hope he does. Maybe I'll end up making out with him. Although I guess it depends. Are we getting blue-eyed Legolas or brown-eyed Legolas? Joe Wyatt's voice work as Hawk is peak, but Meryl gives her a run for her money. One sec, gotta look up the name for Meryl. Fantastic. I love learning about the VAs. They're killing it. I mean, I'm immersed. I'm in it. I'm getting attached to these people. And they are my new friends. So outside of DA2, I don't know anything about this Eve Miles has done. Not to downplay her work, but I only know her in this game, whereas Joe Wyatt has many games. Wow. Unique for BioWare to dip outside their little kiddie pool of VAs. I'm glad they did, though. It sounds like her rent was also due, and she plans to pay it in the VA booth. Can't afford Legolas, you get Armalus. No! And he either has green eyes or no pupils. And that's the difference between Legolas and Armalus.
Nothing we can't handle.
What? What? I guess Meryl doesn't come with. Maybe we'll have to loot back for her. The sarcastic dialogue feels very Errol Flynn. It does. I feel like they did it right, you know? Like, sometimes when games try to be, like, too quirky and funny with their dialogue, it can be cringy. But this game did it right. Another game that I feel like did it right is Oblivion. Like, it has the perfect amount of jank. Honestly, The Witcher 3 had its moments, too. I just like when they do it correctly. And this is correct sarcasm. Alright, I'm slowly making money. Money is money. I should look at, like, the actual map. Just kidding. You could say she's on a Meryl streak. Ooh, we're punny tonight, aren't we? Bo, I would like to award you 3,000 gold stars for that pun. It's a very prestigious award in my community, but I'd like to offer that to you. To repeat, did you play the DLC for DAO? Oh, I'm sorry, I must have missed out, Oros. I didn't, actually. I didn't. I just played the base game. Sometimes when I love a game so much, I'll save the DLCs for my second playthrough, so I have something to look forward to. And that's what I did with Origins. There's a tune you get in the game that was in DAO, but a lot of people hate how the character is in DA2 versus who they were in DAO. Really? Huh. I guess once again, I'll get my impressions backwards. See him in 2 first, and then back in Origins. Go from there. Have to keep my eyes peeled. So how many companions can I recruit? It seems like there's quite a few.
Bianca's locked and loaded.
There's Alistair, Sten, Aubrey, Wynn, Liliana, the dog, and Morrigan. How many is that? Oh, and Zevran. How can I forget Zevran?
That
Good job, team. Oh, we're learning. We're learning how to fight together. You end up with about 6 people in DA2 that can be in your party. You meet some other NPCs here and there. Fantastic. Beautiful. Love to hear it. I can't wait until I have options, so I can just put Bethany in the house and never use her ever again. Bethany, destroy that wagon, and maybe I'll keep you around. Sorry, gang, I gotta explore every nook and cranny. One of the party members is from Origins, and my sister-in-law absolutely hates how DA2 characterization. Oh, bummer. I guess you can't win them all. You'll have to tell me who it is when I come across them, if I don't immediately clock it. I somehow never see those in time. Whether it's a mine in Fallout New Vegas or a bear trap in this game, I love just walking right into a trap. Battle music. Whoa, we got some battle music. Alright team, I'll stick with you guys. I won't go off on my lonesome. I'll let you guys pull aggro. I might have to heal. No, not Avalon. Me. Whoops. Bethany is not pulling her weight. Alright. Teamwork. And I guess that chest is just for decoration. Oh my hell! While you've been enjoying the flask and backstab, I can't stop recommending looking into going archer and using the ricochet arrow. Oh, for sure. Ideally, I'll just literally copy and paste my build that I did for Origins. I feel like I don't really have the skills for archery right now, but as soon as I get some more points, I'll plug them in there and we'll get it going. Believe you me. We'll get it going.
We're close to the ambush here.
I just noticed you have a series teleport. Yeah. Who has the Elder Blood now? Nope. Yep.
I knew this would happen.
I don't like the look.
Didn't anticipate that correctly. Did not anticipate that one correctly. Jeez, what the hell was that? Did that guy just kamikaze? What the hell? Jeez, dude. Big fan of the fire, I guess. Okay, I can see those traps. I'm not gonna be blind to those flashy lights.
Well equipped for bandits, but dead is dead and the road is clear. Captain Jevon needs to know of this. Back to the barracks for your just reward.
Oh, harumph, hurrah! Can I not disarm?
Someone's left a surprise here for us.
I just had to be closer. Just had to be closer.
That should do it.
Okay, cool. Not bad, not bad at all. So what's the difference between day and night in Kirkwall? Oh, we should go to Gamlin's house. Let's go to Hovelsville. Some quests will require night, day, whatever. Gotcha. Heard. Probably could have guessed that. Also, yes, but I am playing on Xbox. Xbox girly.
A Ferelden in the guard. What will they think of?
Hello.
You have a problem with that?
I do have a PS2.
Me? My family's not native either. I'm just surprised. A lot of old prejudice in the guard.
I'll give them plenty of reason to change their minds.
You know, it's possible they're just scared shitless of you. That's my theory, anyway.
She's a very intense lady.
My. If it isn't Hawk.
Still up to old tricks, Elegant?
Lady Elegant, if you don't mind. I'm a married woman now. Last time we met, you were still working for that brutish thug, Mirren. Things have been going well since then?
Could be better. Could be worse.
I often feel the same way. You may recall I supplied the Red Iron with potions. I'd be willing to extend you the same courtesy if you like.
Oh.
All I ask is you inform me of any
Elegance is gonna get a lot of my money.
find. In exchange, I'll approach my contacts on your behalf. And of course you'll need the appropriate recipes, such as this one. Free, for old time's sake.
Thanks. Alright. She loves me. Okay, so it seems like the potions are similar to the other crafting station that we found. So that is good to know.
Ooh.
A badly copied leaflet. Take back our streets! Felderan refugees, Cunari soldiers, who's next? Tevinter slavers snatching children out of their beds? This ends now. Send a message that Kirkwallers will not accept this. We must band together to drive foreign waste from our doorstep. Reclaim the free marches for the marchers! If you care about our future, join the Friends of Kirkwall. Reclaim our city.
I wonder if they sell shoes.
I feel like I'm probably gonna have beef with them. I feel like we're probably not gonna get along. Probably gonna have to put them in their place a few times. Backpack! Backpack! Sold! I found the backpack. Leave it to me to find the backpack. Ooh, got a new bow. Mercenary's recurve. Beautiful. I'll keep those staffs just in case. Can probably dump this stuff. Perfect. Excited reading moment. It feels like that's how Kirkwallers would talk. Right, mate. We have to take back our city from all these scumbags.
Please, have a look around. We've something to suit everyone.
Trinkets Monger is a crazy title. Oh, they have like amulets and stuff. Cool, 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 cool. A weaponsmith.
You want daggers? Got them too.
That's a pretty little thing, isn't it? Cracked bow. Me when I kill a bunch of people with my bow. Get cracked. Literally get cracked. Let's see, how the hell do we get over to where we need to go? By not getting distracted. That's how we do it. By not getting distracted. City of Chain. Only appropriate, there's some chain. I keep getting these opal fragments. I'm wondering if they themselves are a crafting component.
This house smells like really old cabbage.
Or if I can craft him into a complete opal. Not the really old cabbage. What do you mean Gamlin smells like really old cabbage? Get his ass, Varric. Get his ass. Oh, my stupid mother's here too.
Hard to believe they left me nothing.
Well, Mother was pretty steamed when you ran off with your Ferelden apostate.
I'm still their daughter, their eldest.
Yeah, well, you kind of suck though. Trinket monger, fishmonger. We dredged it up from the water. What do you want? A little fishing. A fishing rig with a magnet on the end of it. That's how we fish up our trinkets. Love it. This is great. Torch needs to sign up for Audible. Once upon a time! Thank you. I'm waiting for my deal to come through with them. Any day now I'm gonna sign. A letter from Mirren. Huck, you were a pain in the ass to deal with, but a bloody talented one. If you get sick of being just another unemployed refugee in this shithole, maybe we can grab a drink. If there's any odd jobs my boys can't handle, I'll send them your way. Greetings! You do not know who I am, but I have heard of you. I understand that you might need items from my collection, as well as means to obtain them. I do not extend this invitation to anyone, but you are not simply anyone, are you? Consider this an invitation to the Black Emporium. Enclosed are directions to the passages underneath the city, as in the charm to enter. If you give the charm to another, its permissions will immediately be revoked, and the consequences will be unpleasant. Adieu, Xenon. Great, I'm in. Welcome to the club. That seems like it would be like a black market situation. Skimming info, opal fragments are just for selling. No special usage, but wouldn't hurt to hold onto them should you feel like it. Or else you're the best, thank you. Oh, I did something correctly. Quest completed. Pick up this thing.
I think this is the same cheese that was here a year ago. What is that stain?
Oh, I have critiques.
Looks like the dog's trying to tunnel his way out of this hovel. Can't blame him.
Hovelsville.
My children have been in servitude for a year. They should be nobility.
If wishes were poppy, we'd all be dreaming.
You mean this is real? No wonder I can't wake up.
And here I thought that Ferelden you ran off with was a mage, not a jester. Your mother was supposed to marry the Comte de Lancey, and instead she ran off with some Ferelden apostate. You don't get to stay the favorite when you do that.
Where is Father's will? If I could just see for myself.
It's not here, all right? It was read, it went in the vault. No one needed to look at it again.
Da-na-na. Christopher, good to see you. Welcome, welcome in. I am having a wonderful day. I'm playing this game, so hope you're doing well too. See? Hovel. You called it, Enking. You called it. 4,000 gold stars on me for calling it. Killer Tofu, hello! Is this your first Dragon Age game? So, I played Veilguard, and then I played Origins, and now I'm playing 2. So this is technically my 3rd, but this is my first playthrough of 2. I love it. I'm in them. I love Dragon Age.
I know the Amels were nobility, Mother, but not much else. Why don't you ever talk about them?
The Amels have been a noble family in Kirkwall since Garahel drove out the Fourth Blight. But we've always carried magic in our blood. It's been a stain on our lineage. No family of good standing would ever marry into a line with magic. When I chose your father, I was bringing more magic into our line, not less. I think that's what hurt my parents the most.
Damn, my mom has depth.
Did Grandfather mention Mother in his will at all?
Our father died when you were still in Pinafores, girl. You can hardly expect me to remember.
Sounds like a yes to me.
Take me to the vault.
Can't. It's in the cellar of the estate. Someone else lives there now.
You didn't take your parents' will.
It was old news. You think I've been sitting here for 25 years waiting for Leandra to slink back?
Who bought the estate, Gamlen? Perhaps I could speak to them. Was it the Reinhardts?
No one you know. Get used to Lowtown, sister. That's where we're going to stay.
Damn, Gamlen sucks.
So, I hate thinking badly of family. But did Uncle Gamlen seem a little slippery when he talked about Grandfather's will? If he, say, invested money that was meant to be Mother's, do you think he would tell us?
Gamlen can't say good morning without lying twice.
Mother's been in such a fit of melancholy since Gamlen told her how angry her parents were about Father. She told me she wishes she'd died with Carver.
Me too.
It's like coming here ruined every good memory of her childhood. I wish we could get some of it back.
We need to get that will.
Good. I'm glad we agree. Gamlen told me he gave the estate as payment to some slaver who beat him at dice.
Did I call it or did I call it? That boy is a gambler.
Our home is now a base for slavers from all over Thedas.
Good. Then we can break in, and I don't care if we kill them.
I already talked to both of them about this. Gamlen said they guard the front entrance well. But Mother gave me her old key. She said it should unlock the cellar. Apparently the sewers run right beneath the house.
Beautiful. That'll be fun. So I feel like we should go back to the barracks for Evelyn. And then maybe we can work on this will. I do kind of want to get Meryl going. So maybe we'll do a little bit of the main story. Just like a little bit, as a little treat. The rogue tricks nearby enemies, causing some to fight among themselves for a short time. That could be useful. I could get down with that. So these are going to be like passive stuff. Ooh, assassin. I know what I'm going to be doing. Let's put some points. I said I was going to do it. Let's do it. Let's put some points into archery. I'll try out my recurve. Just for shits and gigs. Oh, okay, cool. So there's more crafting benches here. So this must be kind of like the home base. Glad I got here eventually. Sweet Persona fave is still Origins, though this one's pretty high up on my list too. It's a very slept on game. I'm excited to play it. So far, I'm in it. I can see myself loving this game just as much as I loved the first one, so I'm excited. I'm excited to keep playing it. I'm curious if you can change your armor and weapons, or if they auto-change depending on what time you're in. Oh, I don't know. I would assume it would keep what I have equipped, but I guess we'll find out, huh? I say assassin in my mind every time I type assassin. Me too! Every time I read it too. Assassin. As rogue, your main stats are dexterity and willpower. Some cunning is a treat, HP with vitality is secondary. Got it. kind of wanted to throw a few points into strength just for, you know, my dual wielding. When I have fun with dual wielding. But I will keep that in mind. Thank you, Oros, for keeping me on the straight and narrow as always.
Good day, Sarah.
I hope they somehow give me like 50 sovereigns for all my hard work clearing those raiders on the beach. It was so tough.
Fine day, sir. There's Jevon's office. Wait while I explain our initiative.
I don't know how they do it where you're from, guardswoman, but I decide the patrols, not you and your whims. You may have been put up for lieutenant in your first year, but I'll have no show-offs in my command. Have I made myself clear?
Let me at him.
Report
Let me at him
before I have you and your Ferelden accomplice jailed.
Well, what a charming fellow.
I don't have to like him, but he could at least listen. Bandits are dead. That's all that should matter. It's not the first time he's made me wonder like this. Something is very wrong.
This is probably a bad time to discuss my bill with him.
He'll jail you. I don't doubt that. The rest, though. Well, the duty roster will have my next patrol. Sounds like I'll have plenty of time to follow you around. Threaten my friends. Not letting that one go, Captain.
So I didn't get paid? No money for the poor torch?
I can't do that.
Let me go in there and kill him.
Aveline! I owe you for clearing that ambush the other night. Saved me a mess of trouble.
Brennan, that route was yours?
It was. Single patrol. I'd have been dead for sure.
Ooh. In that case, you're in for one hell of a ride. 2 was good. I love to hear it. I'm so excited. I'm excited. Oh, look, a distraction over there. Another distraction. Distractions everywhere. That's me anytime I play any game. I can't help myself. I can't help myself. I gotta look at it all.
A lone guard isn't much of a patrol.
Shouldn't need to be. That route was clear for weeks. First noise out of it was your big fight. The captain reassigned me after he heard what you did, and I passed the satchel to Donnick for his patrol tonight.
The satchel?
Pay and order assignments. Captain has us run deliveries to the outposts during light duty. It's usually just an updated copy of the roster. The satchel for that night was heavy, though.
Suspicious.
Anyway, thanks again, Aveline. You're a good one.
Aveline.
So the satchel gets heavy the same day we discover an ambush.
You're sure you want to pursue this? This is your superior we're talking about.
If a guard has been put at risk, a good captain would want to know why. And if he's not a good captain, I want to know why.
I bet there's a perfectly reasonable lie that explains why your captain arranged this.
I'd be willing to hear it, but not while a guard may be walking into a trap. Brennan said Donnick. A good man. Donnick. I've got his route. A night walk in Lowtown. Let's go make sure his quiet patrol stays that way.
At night. Hence, the nighttime.
How much longer do I have to wait?
What's that? The guard hierarchy is corrupt? No way. Yeah, do you believe? Would you even believe if you heard such thing? It's unheard of. That's never happened before. What do we want to do from here? Let me take a look at my journal, actually. So we have Donnick's patrol. We have my birthright thing. That thing with Meryl. I need 50 sovereigns. Then we do have to go talk to Varric. So maybe we should knock out... Whoops. Maybe we should knock out Donnick's thing. Should probably just have her go all in on creation. Trying to think. Aveline is good people. She doesn't always match up, but I like being her friend versus being her rival. Yeah, I was giving her a hard time, but I'm actually coming around on her. I think she's A-okay. Sweet mother of mercy, Callie jumped into my lap, lost her shit, and jumped away. What the hell, Cat? What do you want? She wants attention. She wants you to know that she's there, and she can do parkour. Duh. I love cats. Callie is so funny. I know she hardly ever accepts it, but a forehead kiss if you don't mind. So Aveline's probably the one that wants strength, right? She kind of seems like a tank. Tanky tank.
The streets aren't safe at night. We should do something about that.
Why do you think we're here? Why did it go save 2, save 11, save 14? Why did it do that? I didn't need to switch it, did I? Hey! What's up with that? I'm so confused I gotta fade away. I've saved 3 times and yet it's 2, 11, 14. Maybe it counts auto-saves. That's so funny. Just regular 1, 2, 3. That's fine. A regular old 1, 2, 3 is just fine by me.
Can't we talk about this?
Your character has the same hair as Geralt from The Witcher. It could be his sister. Hell yeah! There we go. Secret build. I'm actually Geralt's sister.
How about you?
I did not equip my skills. Ooh. Okay, okay, I get it with the bow. I get it with the bow now. It does hit. Damn, I actually really like it.
I don't make my guards fight gangs in dark corners, but if you'd like to help...
What do you think we're doing? Specking Aveline as a tank or an aggressive DPS type is good times. Heard. It's her vibe.
We can't waste time. Free drinks for the guards. But accept, and you wake up in the alley.
Really chatty. Hey, we're trying to do stealth. We're trying to kill him, and stealth would be nice to have while we do it, Aveline.
Hey, you got any dust? Dwarf dust? I'm hurting here.
That's what Meryl had. That's what they call Sudafed in this world. I went the wrong way. U-turn. Flippy Yui. Geralt's sister, Gwen.
We're under attack.
You take that back. You take that back. I don't want anything to do with that card game. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the bows rock. The bows do rock. Really wiped him out like no big D. No big D. That's fun. I can't wait to see what other skills there are.
Who? Aveline?
Kiss.
You're a beautiful
Now
sight.
kiss.
Guardsmen.
They are gonna kiss.
I
They're
was
gonna
on
kiss.
patrol and they came out of nowhere. I took a few down, but there were too many at once. The captain said this route was supposed to be quiet.
The seal of the Viscount. Office details. City accounts.
Valuable to a guild of thieves.
A sacrificial delivery with one of our own. Captain Jevon will answer.
I think a bloody response is in order.
That's not the way of a guardsman. Something Jevon has forgotten, if he ever knew it. This goes to the office of the Viscount. This will be known. The captain likes his thieves so much. Let's see if they welcome him.
Fake rivalry? What? What? A lady's not allowed to say that she wants to kill a guy? Get with it, Varric. We're killing people. We're killing people. If you don't already know, 2 takes place during and after Origins. When 2 came out, there was an option to have the events of your Origins save effect in the story of 2. And I did do that. I imported my save of Origins, so we're all connected up. But yeah, I was a little confused about the timeline because it seems like it was like right after Ostagar and now it's like a year later, so thank you for clearing that up. We're all good on the timeline. Not related, tried to give Callie a forehead kiss. She turned away and has left the room. Oh, Callie. Playing hard to get. One of these days. One of these days I'll get my vicarious forehead kiss. That's so funny. Can use the tactics tab to change how aggressive Aveline is in combat. If I recall correctly, I put her on all-out type options. I'll definitely take a look at that.
Here we go!
I'll go through all the menus in between streams and get things really taken care of. I won't make you guys watch me go through all these screens more than I already have. Me and Varric. He was using me as like, I don't know, a home base? Oh, they died. Okay.
Now you fall! Get back!
Beautiful. How many sovereigns am I up to now? 10! Oh, at this rate, we'll be able to go on that exposition in no time. Making great progress, really rolling in the money. Ah, hell yes, then expect a lot, and I mean a lot of freaking fun. I love to hear it. You're making me so excited. I just want to marathon this all night. It is getting to be about that time, though. We might have to put a pin in it. I can't wait to keep playing this game. I really like how it started. I mean, we just hit the ground running. I have high hopes. I have high hopes. See if you can upgrade your biotics. Yeah, let me see if I can get, like, maybe Slam going. Slam might be nice. Let's confront this guy real quick, like. When did they bring out DA2? I think it was it 2011? I think Origins was 09, and then 2 was 2011, Inquisition was 2014, and Veilguard was 2024? I think. Don't quote me. I'm like 80% sure.
Good luck getting in.
My only gameplay related complaint for DA2 is the repetition of maps, but that was because they had limited time to make the game.
I won't be treated like this. Ferelden, bitch.
Sometimes
this
that's
was
how
none
it
of your
be.
affair. I'll see you hanged, quartered. This will not stand.
Fair complaint though.
We found a number of debts to suspect peoples.
Wow, they took care of that.
Such poor character. But you, Aveline Valen, have proven your loyalty.
And now you two kiss.
The guard deserves better than him, Messere.
Indeed. The Viscount would have you put your care for the men into direct practice. You will assume the captain's job.
What?
In due time, of course. There will be training, approvals, months at least.
And who is this redhead
but who better
with
to
authority?
Rebuild respect than the
Who is
woman
he?
who exposed this embarrassment? Resolve any outstanding business, guardswoman. You will be very busy.
Good teamwork. Thoughts on that? Thoughts on that?
I'm with you.
Nope, no thoughts on that. Alright, folks, that seems like a perfect point to put a pin in this bad boy. What a great first look at this game. I am in it. I am in it. I'm excited. I'm following. And boy, oh boy, I can't wait to see where this goes. Origins was 09. 2 was 2011. Inquisition was 2014. That was 2024. Oh, did I nail that or did I nail that? Sorry, I'm just like a wiki. I'm a fountain of knowledge. Pro gamer style. How am I a better overnight guard than 99% of these NPCs? Because I have main character energy. Nobody else can do it like me. But hey guys, thank you so much for hanging. This was awesome. I'm so excited to keep playing. And hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Take it easy. And we'll hit it hard next week. Few new games coming next week too, so I'm excited about that. And we'll go from there. Alright everybody. Good night.